Hello everybody, my name is Konstantinos Marouchos. Welcome to the Mobile Devices Laboratory of the Frederick University of Cyprus. In this overview video, I'm going to introduce our proposition for the Imagine Cup 2013. It's called SocialHunt, the future team building application.
First, let me introduce what team building is and the motivation behind our application. Team building is a philosophy of job design in which employees are viewed as members of interdependent teams instead of as individual workers. Team building is mainly for businesses, schools, sports teams, religious or non-profit organizations designed for improving team performance. Its major benefits include improving communication, improving relationships, development of team roles and new skills, and promotion of leadership and enhanced creativity. Moreover, at times of economic crisis, team building activities are important to bring teams together, and they are necessary to transform concerns, uncertainty and conflicts into commitment, strong relationships, and promote creative thinking. Therefore, team building activities can be the key to an organization's success during hard times. SocialHunt is cost-effective compared to the real team building activities. It is flexible, easy to use, fully customizable, and entertaining. Our SocialHunt solution is an innovative application that is composed of 4 modules. The augmented reality shooter module, that is a digital version of the paintball activity, having characteristics from the well-known Counter-Strike and Call of Duty first-person shooter games. The treasure hunt module, that is a digital version of the traditional treasure hunt game. The road trip is a module that creates road trips for allowing drivers to explore an area. For example, it can be used to create trips for tourists, allowing them to visit sightseeing, monuments and others. Or it can be used for brand building activities. For example, create a 2-day trips for all Mini Cooper drivers. Finally, the other events module allows users to announce interesting events, such as a secret party at Nisi Beach, Ayana, Cyprus next Saturday night. In all activities, the users will have the opportunity to win real and or virtual gifts, such as free drinks from a bar or cafe, vouchers from shops, or even a special weapon in augmented reality shooter, or clues for the treasure hunt activity. Our application utilizes all the latest modern technologies of Microsoft. It is suitable for both Windows Phone 7 and 8. It uses an efficient backend for our server and database that is developed on the Azure cloud. It provides augmented reality features as well as NFC sharing. It also uses all the connection modalities that the smartphone provides, that is Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and 3G, as well as all its sensors such as gyroscope, accelerometer, compass and GPS. Now let's move on to the demonstration. Let's go into the air shooter module. There are 3 modes. For the free-for-all mode, there are 2 radio buttons, which allow the user to enable or disable the choice of having bots or not in the game, along with other real players. The bots are virtual players controlled by various algorithms, as will be described later in the practice mode. This is your loadout, where you can select a weapon that is available based on your score. This list can be enhanced by collecting credits and or visiting NFC geolocated tabs. This here is your health in the game. It ranges from 100 when it's full to 0 when eliminated, and can be increased by collecting geolocated medical packs or decreased when another player hits you. Here in the middle is the crosshair, where you must center an enemy avatar to cause him or her some damage based on the characteristics of the weapon currently used. Here it is important to note that different weapons have different characteristics. For example, different range that it can hit, different damage that it can cause to another player, and different angle or spread that it hits. Down to the left, we have the available ammo of the user. The player can refill the ammo by using a specific gesture. Now let's go back and add some bots. Using the augmented reality, I'm searching for the bots. And here is one. We can see its name and then distance from us below in meters. To shoot, we must center our crosshair on its avatar and tap the crosshair. The blood effect you see around me is a warning that someone is hitting me. The blood effect around its avatar means that my hit was successful. When you are eliminated, you have 15 seconds until you can re-enter the game. Now, this button takes you to the map, where you can see all players and bots like around your location. This is the teams mode. Here we can see the available games, and to join we simply click a button, enter the password, select the team we want to join and press join. To create a new game though, it's simple as that. We click the create game, we enter a name, we enter a password, and we confirm it, and we select how many teams this game will have. Let's make 4 teams. Create. Now our game is in the list. Let's join it. Now we are in the teams mode. In this mode, team players can share resources such as life using NFC. In order to do that, the 2 smartphones need to be brought in close proximity to enable.
This is my smartphone and this is my teammate's smartphone, who is critically low on health. This is how we share resources.
As you can see, the NFC button appears. When you click this NFC button, you are allowed to send 10% of your life to one of your teammates, and you lose that 10%. Finally, this is the practice mode of the air shooter. This is the single player mode. This mode includes virtual bots that are randomly appearing in the environment. We have already developed 2 levels of dummy bots having different characteristics and qualifications. Now let's go to the treasure hunt module. From here, you can see all active events. To create a new treasure hunt, click this button, and the create treasure hunt dialog appears. Here, enter the name of the event, and you can optionally add a password here. To add, edit or remove locations, press the add remove button, which brings up this dialog. You can add a point on your location using this button, or simply by holding your finger on the location you want to add. By tapping a location, you can change the mode from geolocated to NFC tag and vice versa. Use this button to go back. From this dialog, you can also program the NFC. By clicking this button here, the NFC write dialog appears. You can write a question here, the correct answer on this block, and you can add 2 more options. Now you must bring the NFC tag close to the phone, and the write on NFC tag button is enabled. By clicking it, you click the create button to make your treasure hunt event publicly available. Click on its name and then the join button. This brings you to the map page where you can see your location and the location of all the tags of the game. Using augmented reality, you can see nearby objectives. The third button shows connected players, and also you can see all the objectives in a list where you can keep track of completed and incomplete objectives. This is the road trip module. Here is a list of all the available events. To create a new event similarly to the treasure hunt, you can fill in these blanks. To join an event, simply click the name and then the join button. From the map we can see the checkpoints and the route we have to follow. You can see connected players as well, and the list of the objectives. The flag turns green when you complete. The other events module, we can see all announcements. In the profile page we can edit our name and our avatar, and we can see the high scores of the AR shooter. In the shop we can see our weapons, and we can unlock more weapons according to how much credits we have, and we can check out our loadout. We can see all different kinds of weapons, and we can unlock the weapon we want and equip it. For the marketability of our application, we have developed 6 business plans. The first one is to have the app in the marketplace as a paid app or a free trial with locked features. The second one is to have in-app purchases such as weapons or have in-app ads. In the fourth plan, we can rent the application on a per month basis or on a per event basis. And last, we can sell the app as a partial package, for example sell 1 or more modules. We have an exclusive local package where the buyer will have exclusiveness in his country, or the exclusive global package where the buyer will have global exclusivity.